Hey, what's happening, everybody? Test stream, testing something out, seeing how it's gonna go, see what's gonna happen here on our contracting and cottage gameplay. I was just making sure all my sounds are working, everything seems to be working. Alrighty, we'll pick up a contract and see what we can do. We're in September, day 1 September. It's 9:15 in the morning. We'll rock through. We'll pick up a contract. I'm not sure how long we will be here for. We'll see what we can do. $5,000. I don't have any of that equipment. We were gonna buy some of that, but we haven't got that far yet. We haven't got the money in the bank. What we'll do is we'll take on a couple of these fertilizing contracts as well, and then if we have time, we may take on a mowing contract. We'll see what we got going on. Bit of rock removal. There's a few things we can do, but what we will do is start with some fertilizing. Field 65 is ready, and 84. 84 is a grass field. I'm pretty sure we've already harvested that in one of our videos. What we'll do is we will rock through. We'll take that one, accept that contract. We'll go back over to new. We'll take on all these fertilizing contracts actually, and we will get them done. Alrighty, go down to our equipment here, just up here at our house, up there on the hill. What we'll do is rock down here, and what tractor should we take out? We'll take out the case. See what our case has got for us. I just want to test all the audios, make sure nothing's overly loud or the game sounds are okay. Audios, make sure nothing. Might get a little bit of feedback every now and then. Right. We'll see what happens. Radio. I haven't been on this game save for a while actually, so we need to figure out where all our spreading. I'm pretty sure this is our fertilizer here. We will use it for that anyway. We'll hook up and get this little man ready to go. We got the other spraying for, can be used for liquid fertilizing, but I think we're going to do that for weeds. Just give me 2 seconds. Try and figure out why the tractor doesn't want to do what it does. I still have my steering wheel plugged in. Now it should drive straight. Alrighty, look at that. We on a roll. Can we? We're gonna have to do this. Let's see if we can drive in beside it. Load up off the pallets. Right. So it's loading it up through the wall. Do a little bit of cheaty stuff. It's gonna take all the bottom ones first, of course. Why not? Wouldn't it? Yeah, it's just stupid. Probably not gonna be enough here to fill it up, but it'll be enough to get us started. If we need to, we can go to the shop, buy some more. How much fertilizer are we gonna have? We might have enough to get a fair bit done, actually. Alrighty, 8,000 litres. That's good enough for a start. We'll close that cover up. Oh, wrong one. Alright, we'll figure out where our first one is. We'll look at the map, see where we need to go, see what's going to be the first. First and easiest one to get to. 84's down there, 15. What we might do is shoot down all the way to 65. We'll get that one done. Head back 84 and then 15 on the way back through. And we'll see how we get on. Right. So like I say, we'll mosey on down. We'll get these fertilising contracts done and we will see where we can go from there, what we can do. Some more contracts may pop up as the day goes on. We are running at a 2 times speed. Like I say, it's been a while since I've been on this game save. I'll go through shortly and check all the settings. I think we have weeds turned on, but I'm not 100% sure. I've got crop destruction turned off at the moment though, I think. Picked a good time to get some fertilising contracts done. Looks like it's due for some rain, so it's always good to get some fert on before rain. Or after rain normally. Let the rain soften the ground up, the fert can soak in. Just bring a little mini map up there so we make sure we're heading in the right direction. And rock on through. This is us here. If we can figure out how to get into the field. It's been a while since I've been on this map. I actually forgot there was a big fence around it. We might have to drive down to that farm, figure out how to get in. Oh, here's a gateway right here actually. We'll use this one. Right, we'll get everything unfolded and we'll set up some lines. Steering assist. We'll rock around one headland. We'll do automatic up and downs. Everything's good to go. We'll set that. What we'll do, we'll start up here on the corner so we know where we are, don't get lost. And don't waste fertilizer, because it could be a bit of a mission. Don't want to be wasting our stuff. Righty, so should be able to rock on. Put some cruise control and we'll dance around the edge of this field. Make sure everything's going all good. Right, we're at 11%. We'll turn the corner. We'll follow this track. Look at that. Everything seems to be fertilizing very nicely. What we need to do on this series is figure out what we're going to do through the winter months. Whether we're going to buy some land of our own and do some cropping on it, or if we're going to get into animals, whether we run some sheep, anything like that. But what we need to do is buy land if we do that. At the moment we don't have any land. We've only got our house, where our house situates and where our yard is for all our equipment. We are slowly building up a bank account. Like I say, at the moment there's 103,000 in there. So it's not too bad, considering we've only been going since August. We still do have that monster loan though. By memory, I think it's still somewhere around the $500,000 mark. But we'll see how we get on. See what happens. Name of the game is get some contracts done, get some money in the bank. Alrighty, so we've just about finished our first headland on our first field. Rock through, get this one done. And then get on to our two other ones. One of them is quite small, so that won't take too long. Alright, that should be that one done. Find our next marker. Just rock on through. And we'll, like I say, we'll see what contracts pop up during the day as well. As the day goes on, there might be something a little bit more suited to what we want to do. It's September, so most of the harvesting contracts have been completed, I'd say. By memory, I think this gameplay is set up for seasons. I need to double check that as well. Oh, not that one. Alright, once I finish this field, we'll bump through all the settings, see what we had everything set at. Because I can't remember. Let's say, it's been a while since I was on this game save, but I need to get some work done on it. We need to progress, and we'll see where we go from there. I think we might have one more pass over in that little corner to do. It does say it is 88%, 90% complete now. Alright, that should pretty much be that part. And we'll just find our next marker up here, get this last little bit. Alright, so where's our last 1%? Need to figure it out. Where did we fail? We need to go to that one. Wait for the map to do its loading thing. Why is it taking so long to load? Come on. Ah, so we missed the strip right over. Where's that? Right over the other side of the field. That'll do it. I thought I got it all, but I didn't. Missed it. There we go. Contract finished. We'll fold that up. Right, while we're here, we'll quickly look at settings. So we'll save it at every 5 minutes. We are playing 2 times speed. Normal economic difficulty. Traffic is on. Seasons is on with 2 days per month. Crop destruction's off. Actually, we'll turn weeds on. That way we might be able to get some weed ones. Enabled crop disaster. Dirt fast. Automatic engine start off. The rest of it's pretty good. AI worker is all off because we won't be hopefully using them. The AI worker will be us. Unless our contracting business gets too big and we will have to hire some staff. Right. Now what we need to do is head down towards the town and head into the one behind the shop, grass field behind the shop. Can we go this way? Can we do a cut through? I'm thinking that when they bring the fishing expansion out, this is going to be what this area is for down here. Oh no, wrong part actually. There is a part on this map that hasn't got anything in it, and I'm wondering if that's what that's going to be for. Don't mind me if we get lost. Like I say, it's been a while since I've been on here. We'll rock through, get everything done. And hopefully we don't get rained off. Game's a little bit glitchy on my end for some reason. I'm not sure why, but it doesn't seem to be coming through on stream, so that's a bonus. We'll rock through. I could have taken a shortcut past the warehouse, but we'll try and do it a little bit properly. Alrighty. Head down the back of here, get to our second field. Get it unfolded. Already got our steering assist line sorted, so we'll jump on that and we'll hit that on, rock around to a headland, and then run our up and down rows after that. Hit our cruise control, get it all sorted. Everything seems to be going alright. Mighty Case Magnum. And then we've got the Fent back at the main farm, back at our main area as well. They're going to try and join that up onto that. No. Turn that off. Didn't pick up the little corner piece, but that's alright. What we'll do is line that up. Get it going again. Let it rock around the headland. Although this does say test stream, it will also go into the playlist, and that way everyone can keep up with the progress, and we'll rock through, try and get some more progress done on here. May turn this into a live stream playlist, that way it just gets stuff done and just chill. I've still got the animal one that I need to get some work done on as well. I've done one episode, I think, of that so far. Have got that sort of worked out how I want to carry on. That one's more of a episodes one. That way it can just chop and change heaps of. It takes a little while to get going, but once we get there, we will rock through it quite quickly. The starting's a little bit slow, so on that we'll jump through a couple of months. And then once we get that done, we'll look at another map and see what we can do from there. See where we go, see how we want to do things. Alrighty, that's the first headland just about done. Just like that. We'll spin it around, start here on our first up and down strip. Bit easier in the grass to see where we've been. Easier than in the sugar beet field, that is, anyway. Gearing assistance so much easier than trying to figure out where I need to go by myself. Trying to keep everything straight was a bit of a mission. Not the best driver in a straight line. The other thing we could do is to try and boost our money in the bank account is buy a grass field and just continuously do silage off it. Oh, that could be another option. We could look into buying a grass field somewhere, doing our own silage, selling it to people who need it, just to try and make a little bit extra money. It's all about trying to make money. Rock through, what are we at? 95-ish, 94, 95%. Oh, so shouldn't be far away from getting this field complete. Our last one is quite a small one, so that'll make it easy. Alright, contract finished, folded up. The way we're not cruising around on the road, not going to get wiped out by any AI. Carry on through. Field 15, I think, is just down the road, to be fair. Just over the bridge somewhere by memory. Ah, and we get wiped out. Of course we do. You all seen it. He turned in front of me. So it's not the first field here, it's the next one after the railway lights. This field right here. Looks like another sugar beet field. Certainly is. Lots of sugar beet in this area. Alright, so look, once again we'll do the same. We'll rock around the headland. Oh, where's that off to? Back. Rock around the headland, do the one pass through. Looks like one pass through the middle anyway. And then that'll be 3 contracts done and dusted. We'll see what else we got that we can do. At the moment, we can't do any rock picking contracts. Thank you very much, Rusty. How are you doing, buddy? Hope everything's well. Thank you for the donut on the like. Appreciate it. We are just doing a test stream. Just trying to get things worked out. Hope everything looks good. You're doing good. It's good to hear, buddy. I have been MIA for a while. Work's been terribly busy for this time of the year, which is good. But we are trying to get back into some FS. Try and get some series completed. This one, we'll see how we get on. Right, I think we should just about be right here. Should just about get it finished. Maybe not. I'll have to check to make sure where we've missed. Oh no, we will get a contract finished. Look at that. Done, folded up. Get into our contracts menu after we do a game save because it's safe. Right, contracts menu. Completed field 15, $1,600 for that one. Field 65, 5,300 and 5,000 for the grass field. Nice. Not bad payday. Look at that. About $12,000 I think that worked out for those 3 contracts. Alright. We'll head back up to our farm. Not our farm, our yard. Why do I keep calling it a farm? We don't have a farm. We've got a contractor's yard. Alright. We'll head back up to the top of the map. Go see what else we can do. See what gear we need to get into. If I can remember my way around the map, that is. And if not, we'll get lost and everyone can enjoy the ride. We're around here on Riverbend Springs. I think if we go back this way, we can cut through some fields over there, but I'm not 100% sure. So we'll stick to the roads that I know. We'll cruise through, make sure everything's all good. While we're doing this, we're also refreshing my memory of this map. I think it might have been probably about 6 or so months since I've been on this map. It has been a while. It's actually quite a hard case since we don't only need land ourselves. Just cruising around the map, watching all the computer or the game do its thing. Fields getting harvested. It's quite cool just to watch everything change. Right, so that's part of our land there that we own. If you are wondering, I'll show you shortly. We're at plot 33 on the map, which once I get into the map here, we'll have a look. So 33 is pretty much everything in between that field and those fields. But there's not a lot of land around here to build on, so it makes it quite hard if we want to run animals. So, I don't know, maybe we look at eventually buying this field beside us here, and whether we keep the field or we put some animals in it, or what we do. So, yeah, there's a few things to consider. Wait, we'll have a look back in the contracts. I got some cultivating ones. What else have we got in the... We don't have a pea harvester or vegetable harvester yet, so looks like the only things that we can harvest are the things that we don't have. Now, we could lease the equipment from the shop or borrow it, but I prefer to do the stuff that I own. I think we have a cultivator here somewhere. I know we got a weeder over there. Let me have a look around. Planter, that looks like a cultivator there, so cool. this is all our gear. We got a plow. That plow might get changed out at some stage. I'm not sure yet. Got a seeder there. Trailer for our harvesting contracts. A planter. Spraying equipment for either herbicide or liquid fertilizer. Rocks. Rock picker for our rock picking contracts. Wrapper that does round and square bales. Mowers. Tedder there. 2 balers there, whether it be a square baling contract or round baling contract. I'm pretty sure that's a weeder. Corn harvester, corn header, normal header. Got our John Deere combine there, and our Fendt tractor as well, and a truck for log contracts there. So all we'll do is we'll jump into our Fendt and we'll hook up to a cultivator. We'll take on some of our cultivating contracts. Right, what do we got? Field 21, 26. Looks like it's just down the road, and 28. So we'll start at 28. We'll accept that contract. We will accept them all. We'll start at the closest one and work our way to the furthest one again. Alright. At least the good thing about cultivating is if it starts to rain, it's not going to matter. Sorry, Mr. Van. Had to give me a big cultivator around the corner. Actually, should have our four ways and our lights on while we're cruising on the road. Once we get into the field, we can cut our four ways off. Cut that off and we'll unfold. Some of this equipment is new, hasn't been used yet. Steering assistance will do 2 headlands. Look at that, rocking and rolling. Right. Actually, be interesting to see what was in this field. It is withered wheat. Oh, so he didn't harvest it in time it died. He should have rung up his handy dandy local contractor to come and harvest it for him. some of these fields are quite tight with all the trees so close, but we will make it work, get it done, rock through. Won't drop it down while we're near the road, because it'll probably ruin the road. Or ruin our cultivator at least. Sneak up here and get the edge of that. Couple more passes and the field will be completed. I'm not sure if I've got the mod on that allows me to finish the field completely even though the contract's finished. We will find out. Or I may have another mod on that allows me to work anywhere. Which also means once the contract's finished, I can still complete it. Because we still want to make everything look good and get a good reputation. Be known for our good work. Back up and just sort of realign with that a little bit better. Look at that, one nicely cultivated field. Ready for him to sow it with whatever he wants to plant next. I have got a mod in that allows me to finish the work anyway, so that's cool. Alright, we'll fold that up. We'll cut our beacons back on and cut our four-ways back on. I think they're going, are they? Are they not? No, need that button, not the other one. Right, we're good to go. What we need to do is cut through this little area up here. Do the cut through. Go over the sell point because our next field is here just around the corner. Here looks like it. Is this another field that's withered or is it? Yep. What do we got going on here? Oh, they let their canola go to waste. Man, Walter, what are you doing? Alrighty. Cut those off, cut our four-ways off. Unfold it. And we will get back into getting this done. For Walter. Hopefully in the next season that goes through, some of these guys won't have these problems. They'll be able to call on their local handy dandy contractor and make sure they get all their crops in, get them sold at least. That way they can make some money. This is a bit of an awkward shaped field, this one. So the plan is to also try and grow the business, whether we get some more tractors going, get some workers out there working some of the fields, doing some more of the contracts for us as well. We do want to try and take on as many as we can and make as much money as we can. Like I say, that's why I am contemplating buying our own field and planting it in grass and just doing silage all year round off it. Silage does sell for a pretty good price. That way, if we can make good money off silage, we'll be able to increase our bank account, pay off our loan. A lot of contractors in New Zealand do that as well. They buy up land and either plant it in corn, well, over here it's called maize, or grass, and do grass silage or hay during the summer. And just after winter, do the corn silage, maize silage. And that way they can sell that off as well. So, could be something we'd look into. Alrighty. That is one of the two headlands done. We'll tidy that bit up when we come back around on the next one. Won't worry about putting our steering on for this one because we'll try and get it around the corner. Now we'll cut it back on. I don't think we needed steering assist for that little bit. Put some cruise control on, see if we can get it up the hill. What I might do is increase that time up to 3 times. We are running 2-day season, so we can afford to run the time a little bit faster, get through the days. Rock on through. Get this headland finished. We'll leave the time at 3. If we think that's still a little bit slow, I might speed it up to 5. We'll just see how we get on. Alright, we'll just tidy up this piece as we come through. Make sure we've got ourselves enough turnaround area. Now we'll start our up and down routes. After this one, we've got one more to cultivate, and we will collect on our contracts. After that, As you can tell, I haven't put a lot of time into this gameplay. This tractor's only at 1.7 hours. I think the other tractor's only about the same as well. But hopefully that'll all change soon. We'll get a bit more going on. Why don't you want to turn? Is it still picking up steering assist or something? Son, it was being funky. Hope everyone's having a good weekend anyway. Hope your weekend's been going well. It's currently just after lunchtime here on a Sunday afternoon in New Zealand. Just a few more passes left in this field. The other thing we could look into when we get more money is buying bigger equipment. But you've got to start somewhere. Like I say, came into this gameplay, we brought this contracting business. Most of it was all new gear. The guy went broke. So we took it over, and a big loan at the bank as well. I have a feeling this cultivator may be set up for fertilizing. So if we buy our own fields, that's something we could look at, cultivating and fertilizing all at once. Rock through, get the last little section completed. Some very different shaped fields. I wonder if we just make this little part up ourselves or not, because not follow the steering. Instead of doing heaps of little up and down runs, we can just do a couple of bigger ones through here and get it cleaned up. Contract finished, but I don't like leaving this little bit here. We'll clean it up properly. We'll get it all done. Last little bit right there. Alrighty, I'll fold that up. Put our beacons on 4 ways. Since we're going back out on the road, I need to figure out where exactly we're going. Field 21 is going to be the next field. Where is field 21 in relation to us? Alright, so if we just follow this road back out, get to the T intersection, hang a right, and that should be us. Right, rock on through. Plenty of crops still in the ground, whether they're winter crops or not. Or they've done what the last two have and just withered away. Right. Oh, field 21. We have been here before. We baled some straw. I remember doing that contract. Right. Cut our four ways off and cut our beacon off. Unfold our equipment. Do some more cultivating. Right. Just rock around. Same again, we'll run two headlands, run our up and downs. Does miss a little bit on those sharper corners, but I don't think it's too much of a major. It's not bad actually. We haven't even quite finished a whole lap, and we are 20, pretty much 20%. Not that one. Actually, I need to back that up, start that straight. Get that last little bit. Not happy if I don't get all of it. Well, anything that doesn't look ugly anyway. We want to make sure we keep our work nice and tidy, that way the contracts keep flowing in. Otherwise, we too could find ourselves out of business. I can line it up better than that. When we do our straight runs looking at that, we'll be going across the field rather than up and down. Steady as she goes, get the work completed. last one here across the bottom. You know, we'll just run some backwards and forwards till it's all done. Till it's all completed. Oh, did we touch the sign? We may have touched it, but it didn't fall over. Ah, there's a water thing there that I didn't even know was there. Come here and get some water. If we just make it turning around easier, we'll just skip another road. Get that one on the way back. Might make our turning circles a little bit easier to be skipping rows. It's actually quite a decent sized field, this little one. Looks little on the map, but when you got to work it, it's quite decent. No, not that one. I think I skipped a couple of rows here on that one. My bad, I wasn't paying enough attention. I'll get both of them now. 3 more runs to go and we will be completed. I think we probably need to speed the time up a little bit more. Put it on 5. Just seem to be getting through a little bit more work than we probably should, if you know what I mean. Sort of want it to be a little bit of a challenge. We're not doing all the contracts all in a day. Right, as it is, we've done 3 fertilising ones, and this will be our 3rd cultivating one, and it's not even lunchtime in the game, so to be fair, it probably should be mid-afternoon. It's just about working out, trying to get the time scale right is the main thing. Spin it around, get our last run right here. Contract finished, but we will finish right to the end just to make it look nice. And just like that, another one is done. Get ready to drive along the road. Everything's all folded up nicely. We'll take it back to the yard, give it a wash. Got to keep our equipment looking nice and clean and well looked after. We look after our equipment, it looks after us. Last thing you want, be in the middle of the field, have everything broken down. Nothing worse than failing equipment. We'll head back up to our yard area, get this cultivator all cleaned up and put away. Nice field of corn right there. Head back up the hill here. Gonna get this washed and put away. A little pressure washer over here. %1 damage and 90% dirt, so we did get it quite filthy. Working with the 7.5 meters, so not the smallest, but definitely not the biggest. And just like that, all nice and clean. I'll pressure washer. Alright. Alrighty, I think what we'll do, or while we're here, actually, we need to collect on our contracts. Right, what do we got? 3,000, 3,000, and 1,400. So $7,500 for those ones as well. In total, that brings our bank account up to $123,000. So probably about $20,000 in profit today. So that's not too bad. Alrighty, what we'll do though is we will leave that one there. Thank you everyone for tuning in. What was supposed to be a quick test stream turned into just over an hour of gameplay here on Contracting and Cartage. I'll see how everything goes. See if I can work something out. Try and get some more videos recorded during the week, and see if we will be here for another live stream next weekend. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit notifications, all that good stuff, and we will catch you again here shortly for another one. Cheers.